Assalamualaikum. So let me show you a little bit on how to do for the recursive for our project. Okay, so let's take a look at my database first. Okay, so I have a staff table over here. Okay, so inside this staff table, I have staff IC, staff name, staff password, staff role, and also managing staff IC. So managing staff IC is the manager lah. Okay, so it will refer to the staff IC. For example, over here, let's take a look at the data. So this person, okay, for example, this one, staff 33344, the name is Adele. Okay, so the manager staff IC is 9908225688. So we will know 5688 is Razi over here. So by right, Razi is managing Adele. Okay, so that's the recursive part of this one. Okay, so that's the recursive part. So let's take a look how we can implement in our report over here. Okay, so this is I have this is on the system. So this is I have the staff. So when I want to create the staff, okay, so when I want to create the staff, okay, so by right, if you take a look, I have staff IC. I need to include staff name, staff password, staff role, and managing staff IC. Take a look at staff role. So even though in our database, take a look in our database, staff role is the varchar, but I only give them a few options. Okay, this is what we call as list of value LOV. Okay, list of value. So admin, manager, or normal, because we don't want the user to type, because when they type, they can type anything. Then the spelling will be different. So I give them only option to have admin, manager, or normal staff. Okay, so this one we can use a list of value. Same goes with the managing staff IC, because sometimes you don't know what's your manager's IC. Okay, so we don't want them to insert. We give a list of value over here. However, if I click list of value, they will only show the manager only. Can even though they show the name, however, when we save, it will save the IC. Let's take a look. Okay, let's say I choose Hamis as the manager. So let's say this is the staff IC. Okay, so let's say I put the name as City. Okay, so the password, take a look, the password will be must. Even though we enter the password, but it will be must. Okay, because we cannot show the password to the user. So the role is admin. Okay, so now when I create, take a look, the name is City Lily. So when I create over here, okay, take a look, City Lily has been inserted into database. Even though we choose Hamis as the manager, however, they store the IC. So this is the correct way on how to do the recursive part. Okay, you don't need to enter the IC, you just choose the name, but they store the IC. How to do it? Let's take a look. Okay, so let's take a look when we want to create the form. Okay, so we click edit page over here. Okay, so if you take a look at the staff role just now, okay, like I said, staff IC is a text field because it is a text field. Same goes with staff name. Take a look over here, it is a text field. But however, the password, it will be password, so that's why it is must. Okay, so that's why it is must. Okay, because we choose type as password. Take a look at staff role just now. Like I said, I put select list. Okay, so what will be inside my select list? Let's take a look at this part. Can I choose static value? Why static value? Because because the value is not coming from database. Okay, it is listed by you. So I put admin, manager, normal. So that's why the one that shown just now is admin, manager, or normal. Okay, if you add the list value over here, then of course it will appear in your database. However, let's take a look at the managing staff IC over here. So managing staff IC, I put select list also. However, take a look at the list of value here. I put SQL query. So what is the SQL query? I display the name, but I want to store the IC. So that's how it is done. Okay, I select the staff name. However, I want to store the IC. So this is the SQL on how to find the manager. And how to find the manager. This one we have learned in our lab. Okay, so take a look over here. I display the name. However, I store the IC. So that's why. Even though when you choose the name over here, but it will store IC. Okay, it will store IC over here. So that's how we do the recursive part.